Manual versus automatic transmissions. This question has always been asked. Car guys will say manuals are way better than automatics, and only real car guys would drive a manual. Whereas most people who just drive a car to get from A to B will say they drive an auto just because it's easier and takes less effort. In this video, I'll be comparing the two to find the true winner. Manuals are on the decline. In an article written by the Los Angeles Times in 2016, it stated that manual transmissions were only a part of 3% of all cars sold in the great US of A. And in the years leading up to that, the number of cars even just available with a manual option dropped from 47% in 2006 to 27% in 2016, and that number is unfortunately still in the decline in 2019. Drifting. I think all car guys will understand where I come from with this. It's much easier to drift a manual than an auto, as you can do things like clutch kick, shift when you want to, and plus, a lot of the cars that drifters buy to start with will be a lot cheaper with a manual transmission than with an automatic. It isn't impossible to drift an auto, it's just that the stats show that a manual is just better overall. And if anyone's ever watched Initial D, you'll know that they all drive manuals. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, I run the streets, and I know it's my time to be me. Whoa! Deja vu, I've just been this time before, higher on the beats, and I know it's a place to go. Fuel economy. Any person who's got a big diesel four-wheel drive will hate this word. It's always been said that manuals get better fuel economy as the driver can choose when he or she wants to change gear. I can remember with our old family car, a 2008 Nissan Patrol, after a service it started playing up with its shifting and sometimes chose to shift around 4,000 RPM, which is not ideal for a 3-litre 4-cylinder engine. Although nowadays some automatics are able to keep up with the fuel consumption, but that will take a bit more money out of your pocket, which brings me to my fourth point. Price.
Money, money, money.
I don't really think there's ever been a car with both a manual and an automatic available, and the auto is cheaper. To prove this, I did a comparison between the new Toyota Hilux SR5 dual cab. The cheapest new manual I could find was selling for just under $53,000, and the most expensive at just under $61,000. When comparing this to the automatic's price, with the cheapest being just under $54,000, and the most expensive being just under $67,000, it can be seen that the auto is just a few thousand dearer. Now, some might rush to the comments and say, if an auto only costs $5,000 more, why didn't I buy an auto? Simple, my friend. The manual gets better fuel economy, which will save you even more money down the track. Also, repair costs more for an automatic, so if you're looking to buy an auto, be prepared to pay more in the long run. Autos are easier to drive. Now, us car guys will say that a manual is much more fun to drive, especially with a cheap little car you've picked up for a few $100. But it cannot be denied that the auto is easier to drive, as all you have to do is slide into drive, release the handbrake, hit the gas, and off you go. The new flash cars we dream of owning are most likely all automatic. Nowadays, the new cars we dream of are only going to have an auto as an option usually. Case in point, the new Challengers and Chargers from Dodge. The new Charger has 4 transmissions available and is between 1 5-speed automatic and 3 8-speed autos. The Challenger is the same with only 4 automatics available. Same with Ferrari, Lamborghini and Bugatti. Insanely fast cars with the Bugatti doing, 260, 270 miles an hour, and yet they all come with automatics, which makes you question, is a manual really better? So, there you have it. A few points from me showing the good and bad between the two. Personally, I prefer the manual over the auto, just purely because I feel more in control of the car and have more fun. And also, being on a farm, all our utes were manual, and the only automatic was the family car. But I know that others have different opinions. What transmission does your car have? Do you prefer auto or manual? Was your first car stick shift or auto? Also, thanks for watching. This is my first video of many, and I hope I can keep this going. So, if you like my video, make sure to clutch kick the like button, short shift the subscribe button, and hit that bell.